Minasan, McMegane's here and welcome back to another top 10 video. If there is one good thing about the Vanguard reboot, it is definitely it makes me be more careful about which clan I choose to play since I had enough time to do a self-discovery with the G format, and sadly none of those clans are indestructible bros. What? But that's not gonna stop me from doing a top 10. Same in my previous top 10, I'll be judging these cards based on how well these new cards adapt to both standard and premium format, as well as what does it bring new to the table for the clan itself. As usual, leave in the comments below your top 10 of VG-V-BT01 cards, as definitely this particular list I'm not confident due to the fact that I'm not any master of these clans. So give me your opinions about it as well. Sate to ikemasu ka? Bad name aside, this card does attempt to do something new for Tachikase, which is force carding minimum of 2 cards, which is not funny, especially in standard where the guard amount are very spicy. -2 for even ODT is not a laughing matter. Sadly, this thing do not hit hard at all, so it rely on front trigger, Excel circle, or just any boosting power cards in both formats, which make this card less useful than it is, and well, it does being a fair card. Sprite's brother has a very interesting development from where the clan which burn the soul more than they can to sustain their soul to an incredible level. However, I feel Wonder Boy did a best job for one reason. Sustainability. For some people, returning one unit which is not a great one for the cause seems simple and there's nothing much to it. If you learn anything from Gear Chronicle is that this count skill makes the day, especially for Spike Brothers. You see, he allows Spike Brother players to recycle their triggers, Braki, and or just about any unit that has a very heavy hitting effect, which is actually quite a bread and butter of the clan itself. Heck, this thing can even be used in premium format also, and that just makes Hellheart 8 turn even more deadly. Interesting thing about the new Mega Colony is that it is an opposite to ODT, where they sacrifice defense for offense, and this is the testament to that. Hercules can stack power consistently while withering opponent defenses with his power minus effect. However, the main issue of these cards lies in the type of skills he possesses, which are all X skill. He is the most probably being played in deck just for protect markers, which is what Machining kinda lack, but sadly out of 3 VRs, this is the weakest. A potentially one of the best finisher in the new Tachikase, he can stack his power quite a bit with the introduction of the arm gauge, and he can do a bit of technical play, which is moving arm gauge from one unit to himself. I show this card over Dead Rex partially because of the fact that the power boost of this card is much more consistent compared to Dead Rex. At the same time, it's actually one of the cards that have a strong synergy with the Dead Rex. There is a flaw to this card. This card can be very clunky to run in premium, as the deck may not run as many as unit that can charge arm gauge compared to standard, which make it less versatile compared to this particular card drawn by Isuga Sensei. Initially, I was debating between Team Aqua, this card, and Blight Top, since these 2 cards does the same job at 2 cards. And after thinking for a while, Water Gang did a much better job for 1. It doesn't stay on the field for longer than 1 turn, so you can force activate it with the Machining Grade 3 combo. 2. It is way easier to activate since all you need for it is to stand, and this card does work on stand fate as well. And last, Mega Colony counter charge engine is by far the strongest they have seen so far. But as this is a gimmicky draw tool, if you don't play smart with this card, you might as well don't put this card in the deck. And trust me, this thing is easy to abuse if you know what to do with it. Sadly, though it can fit premium as a draw engine, only Machining can abuse it with the least amount of risk. This card is here for another 1. It can search for grade 3, which is always nice, especially when it is a grade 2, so you less likely will miss grade. 2. It is So with characteristic of the subclan, you can constantly reuse this with beat and last for a guaranteed strike cost. And 3. In standard, it helps you to get the cost for End Lion via getting the cards for rewriting. Aside from it requires counter blast, which is fair if this card doesn't deserve to be this high on the list. Okay, without repeating the same case as OTT-OTK combo, I shall keep this short. This thing screams OTK together with Zoa, which is considered by many to be the worst year of all time. I decided to put these two cards together partially because these two cards must work together. And with 99999 attack, which can't guard with any sentinel and normal units, is actually very damn scary. To top it off, don't forget that Zoa does give the boosted unit an ability to win instantly if that attack hits the Vanguard. What the fuck? Though not potent as OTT combo in premium, it is mega for it in standard where Silent Tomb is not as strong. However, these two cards combo sacrifice a lot of defense as you need to discard total of 3 cards for an attack which hurts defense quite a lot. But hey, who would have thought that Zoa actually from the worst become—
Hey, that's pretty good.
One word: Hellheart 8. I'm not a Spike Brother master, so I may not be able to explain its combo fully. So Spike Bowser fixed the issue with Hellheart, which is the hand size. So since this thing can go for a bit of Gold Paladin style superior call, this means that you also can technically call 2 when you use the Hellheart skill on this thing.
Interesting.
That means that you get 4 more attacks with minimum of 10k guards.
Excellent.
However, like Black and Lion combo, this card has more use in premium than standard. Just when I thought Soul Saver got a relatively strong boost to her skill, Gigarex literally on steroid. As mentioned in Savage King, Arm Gauge was
Interesting.
but it does have a flaw on how fast the deck can charge a gate, and this card just say screw this and just give 1 gauge to all Regard when he attacks, while also get a power up for every Regard that was targeted for his effect.
Which is nice and all.
Oh, did I mention that he had Excel Gift and can deal a direct damage by simply discarding 5 arm gauge?
What?
And trust me, it is not hard to get 5 gauge considering Excel Circle. Even though he is not a good finisher, the fact that he is enabled the arm gauge to be playable in older decks is more than enough for him to be at least this high on the list. The first time I see Siegfried and I was confused. This guy somehow has characteristic of Neonectar, Nova Grappler, and Kagero while still retaining Spike personality. Random statement aside, this card is all Spike can ask for. A card that can help you to reset the field while stacking the power so high that you put even Royal Paladin, a superior called base clan, to shame.
Which is nice and all.
This thing is actually threatening with his on hit, which stand a rearguard and burn any opponent rearguard. I know it is not as strong as Maelstrom, which technically withstand himself, but overall this shows what is needed to be a really good VR. I dare say Gigarex is also a very good VR, but based on how Gigarex's effect is very contrasting with the original playstyle of the clan itself, that's why I put Siegfried at number 1 on the list. And that's all I have for today, guys. Since I might not be the master of these clans, don't forget to leave in the comments below of your top 10 VG-V-BT01 cards and your argument why I should put this particular card that you put higher on the list, and why I should play these clans. And don't forget to click the like and share button if you really enjoyed this video. And lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button to know all my upcoming notification and join my casual party. And this is McMegane logging out.